But which of the clubs do you think has done the best business? I'll come to you first, Dan.
Of course, it's United up there.
Of course.
I mean,
but the
four.
least number of players numerically, only
yeah,
four.
with 4, but that is rectifying what your issues are. So you got Bailly, who's been doing absolutely well in the last few matches. But besides United, I think Middlesbrough has done absolutely well. And that's why they're sitting where they are. Yeah. Because they've got a proper team that can compete against. Besides the big guns, they are as good as any of the teams on that chart.
Yeah, I think you could put a case forward for most sides having done well generally, but I've gone for Everton. And the reason I've gone for Everton is it goes back before the players started coming in, and the first one was Ronald Koeman, the coach that they brought in. I think they've made a great acquisition, number one in him.
Great fan of him.
Yeah, I like him as a coach. I think he's going to be successful at Everton. You know, he's brought in Stecklenburg, the goalkeeper from Fulham, 33 years of age. He's paid, what, £1 million for him. But he's got 50-odd caps for Netherlands, for example. So that's a great signing. Balassi, I think, is the wild one. Ashley Williams, central defender.
Now, that's a great one, because obviously he had to replace John Stones.
Yeah, and if mentioning John Stones, I think it was a sensible move for Everton to sell him for the best part of 50 million.
And he only got gazumped with Sissoko last minute. Sissoko was actually...
Private jet lined up.
It was all sorted for Goodison Park, and he about turns and goes to the White Hart Lane.
And also they've taken out Idris Gueye from Aston Villa, the midfield player who looks...
Well, you know, the great story about this guy, it's because of Steve Walsh. You know his stats? His stats are exactly the same as Kante.
Yeah.
In terms of
winning
the ball back, how quick, the miles run on the pitch.
Now, that's a great point, because Steve Walsh obviously poached to go to Everton, and it's his first test to see if he can recreate the magic at Leicester that he did at Everton. So and Manchester United, Everton...
Can I just throw in one more as well at Everton? It's also about who you don't let go, and they've kept Lukaku.
Great point. That's a very, very good point. So, Man United, Everton, Macca.
I think I'm just winning, Stanley.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He doesn't give me much choice.
I haven't said a word.
Well, I've got to say Arsenal, because at least they've spent money.
Yeah.
That's
what
the only reason.
Yeah,
Mustafi, I think, is a good player.
Yeah.
You play for Germany at centre-half, you're a good player. Pardon?
You've picked Arsenal.
Don't you listen to what I'm saying, Arsenal? Mustafi plays for Arsenal.
He goes on every week saying it's...
Only because they've spent money. Because they've spent money. And rather than keep it, they've spent it. They needed to spend
Go on,
money.
Steve, give us your points.
Yeah.
Go on, give us your
points.
Come on.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. Mustafi is one of the best defenders probably in European football. He has to be. When you play for a top-quality international side,
Valencia's
Germany,
defence, though,
how are you saying Skodran Mustafi is one of the best defenders?
Because he plays for Germany. Germany are one of the best teams in the world football.
Yeah, but Valencia has struggled,
one of their main players.
Well, so have Sevilla and so have these teams, but they still
Give the man
produce...
a chance. Come on, Macca, I'm with you at the moment.
These teams are not Barcelona and Real Madrid, but they find players.
Okay.
They find your Griezmanns of this world. There's always a player there somewhere that comes out the pile. All I'm saying is about Arsenal. I'm talking about players who have left. Wilshere, out the door. You've been... For me, he's been absolutely useless, this guy, for many years. And you're going to throw up stats here.
Yeah, no, we're going to come
to be out of the top 4. If you've picked them for your best summer
Stan, you're not arguing with me, because
I'm not arguing. I'm asking you facts.
It's not about me or you.
Yeah,
it's about my opinion on Arsenal.
You've picked them.
Yes, because
to be out of the top 4.
For the reason is they spent the money rather than keep it. They better
but is it the right money? Is it the right buys? Is they going to sit outside the top 4?
That remains to be
your
seen.
prediction.
I'm also going to say Liverpool didn't spend. We've seen against Sevilla, what was the problem? Liverpool's major problem. What was it? Left fullback.
Yeah, Alberto Moreno.
And if Liverpool couldn't spot a fullback over a period of 3 or 4 months, then they're in trouble.